Alright, before we get this video started, I owe a massive thank you to Justin and the entire team from UroTuning.com. They are absolutely awesome to work with. I filmed this video back in July when we were in Pittsburgh, and I actually did end up having a little bit of a fitment issue with the P3 gauge. Justin and the UroTuning team were more than happy to help me ship the gauge out to P3 and fix that fitment issue, and it's been on me. I just haven't found the time to ship it out yet, unfortunately. This shouldn't happen. It's very rare that I see people have fitment issues with P3 gauges, and of course P3 themselves are willing to remedy the situation. So I don't anticipate you having any issue if you install yours, but did want to give, again, a massive shout out to the UroTuning team for being so understanding. If you haven't checked out UroTuning, they sell wheels, they sell suspension, they're an air ride dealer, they sell these P3 gauges, they sell hardware, they sell software, they sell a lot of stuff. And Justin, the owner, actually had an S4 previously, so if you have an S4, which I know a lot of my subscribers do, I would definitely check them out. They have top-notch customer service, and they're just a bunch of really cool guys. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoy this video.
I'm good.
As the title of this video probably says, we are actually doing an install today. The SQ5 is all cleaned up. I hope you guys enjoyed those foam shots. My friends at UroTuning, if you remember, we did a P3 gauge in my S4, and sadly the S4 went away shortly after. They said, hey, let's do another one in the SQ5. So they kindly sponsored this video and also sent me out a new P3 gauge for the SQ5. Very excited for that. So on the S4, we had to remove a whole dash trim piece. This should be a little bit more straightforward. I don't know, I don't want to jinx it. Just got under the edge here with the trim tool, pop this out. I have a couple more clips up this edge, and then we should have the whole vent out. I may have to work on this with the trim tool, so I'll follow up with you guys in a second. Go ahead and do yourself a favor when you're taking this out and be extra careful, because I just, well, let's see if we can capture it. You see that little crimp there? I think I broke this plastic trim. I got a little lucky and it's holding together, but be careful. All right, well, the beauty of the P3 gauge is very apparent right here. This is the track pack that allows you to do AFRs, I believe also some boost related stuff, and coolant temp, potentially. I'll put them on the screen, what it actually allows you to do. Then we have the boost tap up here. This is for, oh, Dr. M3, you're in the background.
Hey, what's up?
If you remember from the S4 video, this is for running analog boost to the gauge. Right now we're gonna run what the ECU says versus actual. We'll probably do this at a later time. We need a boost tap and some boost hose for it. And then the actual screen, thank you, sir. The actual screen is right here. This pops right into the gauge, super easy, OEM Plus, looks awesome. So let's go take some fins out of the gauge, we'll pop this in, and then we'll run the rest of this stuff. All right, so Dr. M3 is straight up chastising me. I think you can film from the window, yeah. He's straight up chastising me because I took the vent out without filming it. It just clips into the bottom there. It's a yellow clip. And now we're in the process of removing the fins. One thing to note, I don't know if you can see this in here, there's a little black thing that moves up and down. I can make it brighter in post, hopefully. There's a little black thing that moves up and down. You don't want to disconnect this. This is a pain in the butt to reconnect. I did it on the S4, and it involves just snaking your fingers through places and
tilt it a little bit to the left and it'll come. There it is. And point to it again.
Yeah, so there that thing right there.
Yeah, don't remove that.
Yeah, try not to knock that off as best you can. I did it on the S4. It was miserable to get it back on. But to get the fins out, we're literally just stretching and pulling. Much easier than on the S4 where the fins were loose. These are actually, well, I dropped it. These are actually clipped in, so that's nice.
Easy.
Easy out, and then we should just be able to.
That's what she said.
I can't put that in my video, man. I'm family friendly. All right, so in attempting to pop this back in here, we've realized that this plastic piece actually does come out.
You have to show it because your hands are in the way.
This plastic piece right here.
Yep, I got it.
Does come out, and it should just really. Don't tell me I took the thing off. It should just pop up and out.
And
there we go. Bada bing, bada boom. We're in business. And then we take the screen off, take the cover off. And we have a gauge, and we still have movement side to side. So I ran the cable as far to that side as I could and as far up as I could, so that we can actually still get movement side to side out of this. We may not get as much up and down, but at least I can point it at me or away from me. Up and down is blocked by the cable for sure. We'll go ahead and just tuck this cable back in here for now. Reach through and grab it, maybe. Well, and clip right in. Now we just got to get the trim over the top of it, which I may break even more, we'll see. Now we're in business. It's a little more angled up than I thought it would be as far as like...
But when it's on, it probably should.
When it's on, maybe it'll... Well, we'll test it. Alright, so this just plugs into the OBD2 port underneath your dash, really simple. Then you want to tuck this wire up underneath, or behind here, works really well. But for the time being, we're just going to go ahead and we're going to plug it right into the track pack, like so. And then we'll go ahead and connect the track pack to the car. You have to press both buttons and hold, I forgot about that. We're just going to set it up. This is important if you want your IATs to show up right. All right, after a little bit of fiddling, we are in business. Just as a reminder, I reminded myself, 2 buttons, hold for 2 seconds, goes into the settings. They have a nice helpful guide online on P3's website, what means what. And then when you're done with your settings, hold the right button for like 3 seconds. The screen will go black. RPMs, well, RPMs. All right, so everything is actually tucked away back here. If you didn't watch the S4 video, there is a clip on the bottom of the fuse panel here that you push in. You can actually slide this thing down. This part pops out, and you can push the whole fuse box backwards, tuck everything in, and then we'll just put the fuse box back, and we will be complete on this install. All right, that is buttoned up, and then as you can see in here, I just took the cable and tucked it up behind here. Really shouldn't ever see that. The only time I'll unplug this is when I'm flashing the car, which we'll do at the track. But I'm curious to see what it does 0 to 60. We may find a place to do that a little later. Here we go with the big girl. This is stage 1, no pulley, and beta ZF tune. Sport mode. I just ran a 4.55 0 to 60 on the beta ZF tune in stage 1. Let's see if we can do it again. Why not? Even faster, 4.45. Little 0 to 60 run there at the end with the beta version of the Integrated Engineering TCU tune. Super happy about that. This P3 gauge rocks. This is really something that I think most cars should have in them. Obviously there are apps for your phone that can run this kind of data through the OBD2 port as well, but there's something nice about not having to use your phone battery, and just every time you turn on the car, it's nice and subtle, it's there, it's easy to read, and the ability to cycle through menus really quickly is super helpful. I love having it in the staging lanes at the drag strip so I can know what my IATs are at, and then I usually just leave it on boost when I'm driving around town because it's kind of entertaining just to watch, but definitely not distracting at all. A huge asset when it comes to having information about your car handy while you're driving. Would definitely recommend checking out P3 gauges. Make sure if you're going to buy one, hit up UroTuning. They are absolutely awesome. And as always, thank you guys for watching. Go out there and spread some positivity, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.